Hey, it's Brett here with Kvell Fitness and Nutrition. This afternoon I'm out in our Meridian location and I'm talking here with Matt. And so Matt actually came, he just got over some injuries and some crazy stuff. And so I want him to talk about, what the difference is between, because he's a fit guy, he's been working out probably your whole life, more or less.
A lot the last 5-6 years.
Okay, 5-6 years, which is not even close to your whole life.
No, I mean, I kind of got off it.
You've been an active guy for a long time.
Yeah.
So what were you doing before? So for the past, let's say a year before you came, what were you doing fitness-wise?
Just workouts at home, especially between videos or online little programs that were set up, or just kind of coming up with my own things. But it was all just workouts at home, and just different weights and resistance.
So what's like the biggest difference from, because a lot of people that do like the videos, or they'll do like a P90X, or they'll do internet thing or whatever it is. What do you feel is the biggest difference from going from like that kind of training on your own in your home environment to training at Kvell?
I think the biggest difference is it's even though you're working out a lot of the same body parts already, it's different. It doesn't get old. The at-home stuff kind of started getting stale. It was the same thing over, and it kind of got repetitive, and I was just, wasn't getting the motivation there by myself. So coming here,
Tony Horton can only motivate you for so many times.
You turn off the sound.
No, Tony Horton's great, but yes, he can only motivate you so long. So the variation is a big part of it. Yeah, because we change our workouts every 3 weeks. And then what else? So it was a different energy. What else?
Yeah, the energy. I like the fact that there's a lot of different people that are at various stages of their fitness ability, but everybody's pushing hard, and that pushes me to work harder. And then you got the coaches here, motivating and helping you correct form, and making sure you're doing the moves right. So and I can feel the difference, like that it's a full workout every time. You feel like your whole body's getting worked out. You're not just working like arms or back or something one day. So I like that. I like the variety.
Yeah, one of the things that we see a lot with people who work out at home is there's nobody there to coach them. And even if they have a mirror, they don't really know, unless they're trained like one of our coaches, they don't really know what they're doing anyways, even if there's a mirror. And it makes a big difference with, number one, injuries, right? You got to do it right, but also it makes a big difference with how the results you're getting.
Yes.
4 ranges of motion, are you doing it right, or is your knees caving? Those are all big things for you. And I think one of the things that motivates me, even though I'm a fairly fit guy, if I see somebody kind of like you said, who's maybe not, like just getting started and they're cranking something out and you're right there next to them and you're like feeling like you're about to die, but they're still going, you're like, man, so the fitness level kind of doesn't matter on that motivation level, right?
That's exactly what I was.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, okay, great. So, anything else that you can tell people about? You've been training here for, I think, 3 months, 2 months, 3 months,
close to 3
like
months,
yeah. So you're kind of just getting the feel, getting into the groove of it. But anything else that just kind of immediately stands out from again, kind of that home training environment to what we do here?
Yeah, I think it's the variety, but it's that you feel like you're working everything all the time, and the fact that you're learning to do the moves properly, and you're getting corrected when you're doing it wrong. Like I said, when I started here, I was compensating a lot because of my injuries, and now I'm actually relearning how to do the moves properly, and it really makes a difference in results. I can feel it and I can see it just in a couple months.
Which I know when you first started, it was a little we had to coach you out of those compensatory patterns because you've just been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And even though you were healthy now, it's hard to get out of that pattern of doing things. So, awesome. And then, we do the 21 days for $1. And so I want to, I always ask everybody, like, somebody who's on the fence or somebody who's watching, who's looking for a place to kind of train, what would you tell them if they're trying to decide if we're a good fit for them?
It's absolutely worth every dollar. I just think the overall setting,
the greenness is
the
worth
green.
it. Of course.
The green makes you want to come and work out more. But no, it's that you guys actually are really looking out for the best interests of every person that's here. You're not just collecting our membership and get the next person to come in the doors. You guys actually want us to be here and want us to succeed, and I think it's that keeps me coming every day. It's like sometimes I want to come more like, hey, I want to just go because I like being here. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's so far
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different environment. We like to have. I mean, we like our people like us, our people like each other. It's just like it's a nice supportive environment.
And people seem to like being here.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
So,
But that's probably the green. That's probably the green, or it's Sarah, or it's Glenn, or it's one of our coaches. Most likely. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I mean that's a big part of what we do. I mean that's and Kvell means happy and proud, and that's really what we're trying to create. And it's happy and proud, especially in community. So we're really trying to nurture that community. So I appreciate it, Matt. And he's about ready to hop into a training session, so we're going to bounce up out of here. But we will see you in here. You can train with Matt. Matt's kind of all over the place, but mostly in the afternoon out here in Meridian. But we will see you soon. Thanks, dude.